Hello Aries, welcome back to my channel Venusian Spirit for your May 2019 reading. I'm so excited to read for you guys this month. It looks amazing. So I'm getting this energy of like cutting ties, stopping, and going right into starting something new. So there's the energy of being like, okay, I've done too much. Because at the bottom of the deck, we have the Death card overlaid by the Ten of Swords, overlaid by the Seven of Wands, and we have the Lovers card, and then the Eight of Swords. Oh, I don't want to pick too much from the bottom of the deck, but now I'm looking, we have the Ten of Wands. So it's like knowing when to stop. Devil in reverse. Knowing when to stop, knowing when you've put your all into something and you're basically beating a dead horse at this point and you're ready for new, fresh energy. So if there's a responsibility that you have been holding on to because it's like, you know what, I started it, I have to finish even though my heart is not here anymore. It's like I might as well give it the benefit of the doubt to see it to its end. You're going to realize that if you don't have to take responsibility for that anymore, you don't have to. The King of Wands, you are standing so boldly in your own energy for May. We have the Devil card in reverse, cutting ties, stopping bad habits, not letting people become codependent on you any longer. So I'm seeing that very strongly. And another thing I'm seeing is your psychic abilities and your psychic intuition is coming in so strong for May. Taurus season is happening in your what is it happening? It's happening in your second house. So I'm seeing like what's gonna go on for you this month. It's kind of gonna be like you're seeing things that you value, like it's your job, the people that you love, the things that you work so hard for. And for some reason, your intuition is kickstarting this month where you can kind of see the end to the means before you even get there. So you're able to organize your second house things, your values, your money, your home, your family, what you put your energy into. You're able to organize that spiritually in your head so much. Like what serves me, what doesn't serve me. There's no more waiting game, getting to the finish line only to realize there's nothing there. Like, no, you have to know everything first before you even get involved. And talking about second house thing, the Hierophant is the card about family. It's the card about, it could be like churches. It's also the Taurus card. So Taurus season card, it's about anything that is stabilized into your routine. It's in reverse. So this talks about breakups, divorces, anything like that. But when it comes to the situation, I'm kind of seeing like this doesn't serve me anymore. It doesn't serve me anymore. Page of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of the things that you worked so hard on, as we saw in the bottom of the deck energy, it's like it doesn't matter to you anymore. All of a sudden, you just don't care. And you're starting to be able to see through and be logical and intuitive and see what's going to reap the most rewards, what is safe for me to put all my energy into. And once your intuition tells you that, because like I said, you're going to be so in tune this month, you're just going to go. You're just going to charge ahead and you're going to get it done. The only warning I see here is be careful of not looking at the fine lines, just, rushing into something without thinking about it too much, because I see a lack of thinking. With the Hangman in reverse, it's kind of like, you know what, I'm tired. I've been doing things wrong for so long, or I've been wasting time for so long. I'm tired of waiting. I'm just going to do. The hangman is a card of being a martyr as well. So you don't feel sorry for yourself anymore. Like you were feeling sorry for yourself, a little down. You were letting people be codependent on you and not really focusing on yourself. And I see for May, you're really stepping into your power, for it to start off with the King of Wands, and that's your energy. Like, it's amazing. It's the height of your energy, being determined, having a vision. Because fire, it's always having a vision next to the High Priestess. I see this being a amazing time for you, and you're gonna reap so many rewards with the Nine of Cups. I think that's the only card I didn't go into. With the Nine of Cups being rooted down by the Hierophant, it's like the fact that you're going to be able to let go all of these things that you base so much of your life on, and being able to look at it and be like, hey, maybe this was building up on my ego at a certain point, but it does not serve me anymore. That's going to bring so much more value to yourself, and you have no idea. You have no idea. May is going to be completely amazing for you. You're going to end a lot of things, and you're just as gracefully going to start them. Like I said, just be a little more vigilant. Because like I said, the only negativities is I see you not being as discerning when it comes to not what you move on, but how you move on it. It's not about what you're doing, it's about how you're doing it. So that's a big message. I'm going to see what other messages are coming out. I want to clarify the Devil in reverse, because it's more towards like the past, or like the early part of May, and it looks like something really profound for you. Okay, so clarifying, we have the bottom of the deck now. We have the Tower card in reverse, and we have the Empress, and we have the Two of Pentacles, and we have the Two of Wands, ruling the Two of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Cups. So with this letting go, the deed isn't completely done yet. You've communicated it, maybe with a Taurus person. There could be a Taurus person in your life that was being so codependent on you. Okay. Yeah, I see that. With Taurus season being in your second house of values and everything like that, and we have this codependency card in here, was drained from your life force energy. It drains from your what you do for yourself when someone is being so codependent on you. So for Taurus season to completely strip that away and make you look at like, no, what am I doing for me? What am I bringing to the table? You can't do that if you have someone. I mean, unless they're a child, you kind of, that's your responsibility. But whether this was a girlfriend or a friend, I'm feeling Taurus, it's like you were juggling. So to keep up with their needs, you were juggling between their needs and your needs and their needs and your needs, and you're making sure everything is balanced. But they kind of came first sometimes. They were it's like so passively they were able to take your attention and your time, and it left you like a jester, like jungling between focusing on yourself. Okay, let me focus on this person. And you could have had so much turmoil and so much confusion going on in the background of your life, and I don't feel like this person cared too much about it, to be honest. And for at the bottom of the deck, we have the Tower card in reverse. An ending, a disconnect happened, but it didn't completely end yet in the beginning of May. But I see, by the ending, we have the Chariot. You just like going forward on your own, you know, going towards new ventures and working with what you have. I see this being, you know, completely done. I want to look at the Hierophant in reverse. Wow, so a card about breaking up and divorces, with a card about breaking up and divorces, and we have the World card at the bottom of the deck, overlaying the Five of Wands. So the breakup could happen the third week of May. Like I said, the disconnect happened already, but for it to finally be done, because there's a holding back. It's like you want to save yourself, but still save the connection you have with this person. And by the third week of May, you're going to be like, okay, it's not going to work. It's not. The thing is here, by this week, you're going to realize, like, damn, I don't even want to be with this person. The fact that we have the five of swords here, they were taking all that they can get from you with nothing in return. You're walking away with no swords, and they're walking away with all the swords. Whatever this person was to you, a friend or a lover, sadly, they okay, the thing is with the King of Wands here, your energy is coming off like a man or woman of status, attributes that appeal to, it's kind of like when girls are like, you know, like, hey, I want a zaddy. It's kind of like you gave that vibe to them, like, oh, they can take care of what I need. They can be placed into my world. Like, all I have to do is, like, be sweet or be nice to them, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's very simple things went through their mind. And the more you decided to not do for them, the more they kind of took matters into their own hand and they disrespected the relationship. So that's just the message I'm getting with that. So all in all, overall, yeah, the picture is very clear. I just wanted to clarify the Devil and the Hierophant. So overall, extra messages for you this month, Aries. Oh, Aries card. The Temperance in reverse, and that goes back to what I was saying before. When you're ending things and starting new things right away, you got to make sure you're taking a look at the details and the fine print, so you don't become imbalanced. Your intuition is telling you to move when it's telling you to move, but you got to make sure your mind is also being logical about it. There's a balance between spirit and logic that can easily be misconstrued this month if you're not, careful. Yeah, so definitely communication, which kind of goes off of the Tower card in reverse that we were looking at. There's this communication that goes on where it's like you see everything that has been happening to you or that's been done to you. And I'm not seeing like a pity thing. I'm seeing like oh, why? But like, it is what it is. Like, it happened. Of course, like, emotions will overtake logic at some points, and you guys may be brash, and you guys may even want to hold on to some things because you you give. People underestimate the love that Aries gives. It's like that go hard or go home type. So if you're not going hard anymore, you're gonna go home. But like, it's like all this love and overlaying the. It's like you guys go hard. You're all in or you're all out. Like that's it. Like end of story. And that's beautiful about Aries. It's beautiful about you guys. So I see you looking at yourself like, no more, no more. The King of Wands in reverse is speaking to me as like it's like a brash energy, very, very brash, where it's like your logic mixed with your emotions, mixed with your tongue. It, and like the chariot here, it's like, all I see is like mouth vomit. Like, you fucking, like asshole or whatever. But other than that, you're gonna remain very graceful and very reputable. And I see amazing things going on for you. So I hope this was helpful, Aries. I will see you next month, or actually later in the month when I do the love readings. So like, share, subscribe. You have a good one. Bye-bye.